It's 94.7 FM, Blair Radio, our nonprofit news brought to us by RVR Bank. And today we get to speak with Three Rivers Public Health coming in. And again, you guys always, we enjoy having you be a part of our broadcasts here.
Thank you. We certainly appreciate the partnership with you, and you do an amazing job. So we do appreciate having the opportunity. Just a couple things to cover today. We continue to operate, of course, out of the Fremont and Wahoo and Blair offices. Mm-hmm. The Blair office now at Vinton Corner on Washington we're open for completely. So we have the health department side and we have the clinic side.
Yeah, so you actually recently opened the clinic side.
Yes.
So that, if you haven't seen that, step in, go and say hello. And if you have any vaccines you need, contact them to see if they can help you out with that.
Absolutely. We appreciate that. Coming up, we've got a Blair Bike Rodeo on May 10th.
Yeah, that's every year. We look forward to that. And you guys do a great job being a part of it, but it's also with the Blair Police Department. Now, it's different locations, different years. So where are we at this year?
This year, we're going to be at the Washington County Bank parking lot.
Okay.
And that'll be between 11 and 1 o'clock p.m. So we'll continue to, the police department will do their inspections, bike inspections, and they'll have a little obstacle course there, I believe. And then we will also be giving out helmets and other information as far as the health department.
Well, it's a really nice central location. It's safe for the kids to be able to ride their bikes there and everybody to ride their bike there. And again, the date on that is...
That's going to be May 10th. Yep, so, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
And so, again, so you guys are a part of that. So you working with them, have worked with them for years doing this. And just really that's kind of the kickoff, I think, for summer. Yeah. Because it's like, the kids are out riding bikes. That means that, we are able to get out and enjoy beautiful weather.
Absolutely.
So, again, thank you for doing that.
Yeah, no, thank you for putting it out there. And we certainly look forward to taking care of the community and taking care of the kids. That's important.
That is. And you have many other things coming up.
Yeah, we've got actually tomorrow evening at... it's from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. in Fremont. It's a Stop the Bleed class. It's actually being put on in conjunction with our Medical Reserve Corps, co-sponsored, and then the emergency manager from Saunders County is actually the one doing the class, and that will be at the Dodge County Community, basically community room. It's on Schneider Street. If you go to our Facebook page, there is a flyer out there for that. And the public is welcome.
So Stop the Bleed, what does that actually mean?
So Stop the Bleed is if you're ever in a situation or an emergency situation where you have a bleed that's uncontrollable, it basically, this class teaches you how to control that bleed until EMS or somebody is able to come and assist you.
It's not necessarily you saw something on TV and you mimic it with putting a tourniquet on or something like that.
Right. I mean, there are criteria.
There are criteria. There are things to be able to do it safely.
Absolutely.
Do it the most healthy way. So,
yes.
Again, let's, you don't believe everything you see on the internet or TV, but might as well go and learn from the experts on this because unfortunately, you just never know when you're in that type of emergency, right?
You're right. Absolutely. So we look forward to whomever can be there. Like I said, there is a flyer on the website or on the Facebook page. So if you're able to do that, there's a QR code on there. You just click on that and
to pre-register.
Yep, just so I have numbers.
Of
what I'm looking for. But everybody's welcome. So we look forward to that.
Okay,
event.
And so that is coming up Tuesday night.
Yep,
and that is of this week. So if it gets past that and people have questions, they can still ask about how to be able to learn about these process, right?
Absolutely. Just reach out to us at the health department and be more than happy to reach out to myself, and we'll be more than happy to take care of any questions or concerns that we have.
And then you wait, there's more? There's always more.
There's always more, right? So we're coming up on the year anniversary of the tornado that came through Douglas and Washington County. We did a survey last year and had great success with that, in conjunction with the University of Nebraska Medical Center and the College of Public Health, and we had such a great turnout and great response from that. that now we are going to a year later going to see exactly where we're at and where folks are, so we can see exactly where we need to make improvements, where the residents are at with how they're able to deal with that situation.
Right.
And so we're going to do this in conjunction with University of Nebraska Medical Center again and with Douglas County. So it's going to be the week of May 5th.
Okay.
And then we will actually be in Washington. So the first 2 days, that May 5th and 6th will be Douglas County, and then the 7th and 8th will be in Washington County. Information is being sent out, so be looking for that.
And it's just a good reminder. We were, reminded that last Saturday we are back into that season where you have to be proactive. You kind of have to pay attention. You never know when a storm pops up.
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely. So we're looking forward to being out and being able to talk with those residents that were affected by that, and it'll be a good opportunity for us to speak to everybody.
and be able to you did a great job last year. Everybody who jumped in that be able to respond, it was with a very difficult situation, was able to do a lot of good. So we really appreciate that. But again, there's always good things to learn, ways to improve, be able to, hopefully you never have to use it, but be better prepared in the future.
Absolutely. Not only for residents to be prepared, but for us to know what we can do better to serve the community.
And who to be able to rely on, kind of have a standby instead of wait it for all of a sudden everybody has to have boots in the ground instantly and not really have it put together. You guys were working on also a kind of a reserve program for emergency management that kind of helps out with that too.
Right. It's the Medical Reserve Corps. We have 29 members right now. They are volunteers. They range from physicians, nurses, EMTs, paramedics, to school teachers, to counselors. I mean, it's a volunteer program, and we appreciate those folks volunteering their time for these type of events. So if we need boots on the ground or we need help, the Medical Reserve Corps is something that we can utilize, and we're real proud of that in our counties.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say, if somebody out there was like, oh yeah, I meant to be involved in that or spend a little time, want to learn more, you guys will accept volunteers anytime for that, right?
Absolutely. And actually on that Stop the Bleed QR code, it asks if you're a member of the Medical Reserve Corps, and if not, if you would like to be.
Okay.
So it's a perfect opportunity to let me know that, hey, you would like to be a part of that, and then I could get you the information.
Multiple birds with one stone, and I'll check that one out, definitely.
Absolutely. And so I think that's pretty much what we've got going on. Of course, summer's coming.
Summer is.
So, flu season will be here before we know it.
Well, that and also mosquitoes. You're going to be starting to trap mosquitoes. You're going to be doing all the normal summer things, tracking those things that we have to deal with when it comes to summertime.
You're right.
So
we're planning on a good summer. So we look forward to being able to serve the communities.
All right. Well, again, you can follow along if you have any questions. Obviously, go to Three Rivers Public Health Facebook page, or go to Three Rivers Public Health.org to be able to learn about all the information that is available and what you guys are working on next, because we're getting into that season where people are getting out and people are getting together, and you guys are definitely looking to be able to make sure that there's safe ways to do all of that, or recommendations.
Absolutely.
Like I always say, there's an interesting story behind every warning label. Let's try to limit those warning labels.
Absolutely.
And Three Rivers Public Health doing a great job of helping us out with that. So thank you for coming in. We look forward to the next time. But again, tomorrow night, at Tuesday night, is Stop the Bleed. If you want to learn more about that, be a part of that. But of course, you have your bike safety, the bike rodeo coming up, and again, check out what is going on at threeriverspublichealth.org.